Today, we're exploring summative assessment, also known as assessment of learning. This type of assessment captures what students have learned after a period of instruction, helping measure mastery and inform final grades. It's a crucial part of the education process, and I'll explain how it works, why it matters, and how it complements ongoing learning. Summative assessment usually happens at the end of a unit, lesson cluster, quarter, or learning block. According to the Department of Education guidelines and supported by various education resources, summative assessments are designed to determine if learners have met content and performance standards. Think of it as the snapshot that shows how much students have learned and how well they can apply key concepts, knowledge, skills, and attitudes aligned with curriculum standards. Here's how summative assessment typically plays out in classrooms. Timing. It happens after significant learning units or periods, such as the end of a math unit on fractions or at the end of a quarter. This timing allows teachers to evaluate overall mastery of the topics covered. Purpose. The primary goal is to measure learning outcomes and produce grades that are shared with students, parents, and school administrators. This ensures transparency and accountability about student achievement. What is evaluated? Summative assessments focus on the extent to which learners can apply what they've learned. This includes not just recalling facts, but demonstrating skills and attitudes expected in the curriculum. Common methods of summative assessment include written work, unit tests, essays, quizzes, and comprehensive exams. Performance tasks, projects, oral presentations, and skills demonstrations. Quarterly assessments, comprehensive tests that cover all lessons within a grading period. For example, after completing a unit on fractions, a grade 7 class might take a written test that includes problem-solving questions, submit a project where they create recipes using fractions, and give oral presentations explaining fraction operations. These activities allow the teacher to assess mastery comprehensively. The outcomes of summative assessments are formal and recorded. The results contribute to final grades and report cards, which are used for reporting to learners, parents, and administrators. While summative assessment provides an important measure of student achievement, it works best when combined with formative assessment, the ongoing checks during learning that help guide instruction. Together, they create a fuller picture of student progress. To visualize summative assessment, imagine it as the final checkpoint on a learning journey. It confirms what students have learned and signals readiness to move forward. It also helps educators identify areas where curriculum or instruction may need adjustment for future classes. Summative assessment is essential for recognizing student accomplishments, motivating learners to meet standards, and maintaining accountability within the education system. Thank you for joining me on episode 6 of the J.R. Leonidas podcast. If you want to share your thoughts, questions, or get involved in this important conversation, feel free to reach out. Let's keep inspiring, innovating, and transforming education one episode at a time. Until next time, take care and keep learning.